hop in, slide in, be chased in, thrown in, flying, sliding, gliding, flip in, dip in, take a trip in here with me. Woo! I'm your girl, Shaunt the Queen Faison, the one, the only one. Y'all already know. If you know, you may not know because you may be new. If you are, welcome and thank you for joining us. If you know, you already know it's time to do that song. Get your breakfast in your head and your medicines in your hand. Let's go. Breakfast in your head and your medicines in your hand. Let's go. Breakfast and then take your medicines in that order, y'all. Breakfast and then take your medicines. One more time, y'all. Breakfast and then take your medicine. Take your medicine. All right, y'all. Monday through Friday, I'm up here to encourage, motivate, remind somebody, anybody, everybody, especially you, to take your medicines as prescribed by your doctor. Who missed the solo? Wait a minute, let me see. I went too fast today, y'all. I know my glasses broke. I know. Anita, you supposed to song the solo. Hey, Pamela, what's up, sister? Grand Rising Queen to everyone. Anita said, hey, Sean. Rosie said, good morning, Queen Sean and Roy family. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Sandra. What's up, sis? Great morning, Queen Sean and Roy family. Y'all, I got to pull on off from here. Anita, thank you all for the purple hearts. Let's go, y'all. You all ready to know what time it is. It's Monday, which means what? I'm sleepery. But we gonna make it. Hey everybody that's coming in. Y'all already know this is a ride along. Come along, my friends, come along, get on board and ride this train. Nothing on this train to lose, everything to gain. Come on, y'all. We just doing a ride along. I'm just getting our work. I'm praying that my phone will stay on this case. If it fall, then I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm praying that it don't fall, y'all. I got a new case I showed y'all yesterday, but my holder is holding it up here, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Cause my phone case is kind of thick, and the holder is under pressure. Can I tell y'all, the holder is under pressure? So we just gonna pray that this holder can accommodate this phone in this case so I can get through these lives. Cause I'm thinking about changing my live time, y'all, until 9:30 or 10 because I be riding trying to get home, which is good. I love riding and talking to y'all, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know yet. Don't write that down. I'm trying to move away from my this mirror right here, y'all, so y'all can see me because I feel like the mirror is just blocking my whole head, which ain't good to take up some of my head space, right? But anyway, listen, y'all, come on in. I want to make sure this phone in here. Hold up, y'all, for a minute. I'm trying to make sure it's wedged in there good. So y'all gonna see my finger for a minute. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hey, whoever coming in. Hey, good morning. Thank you for the purple hearts and the pill emojis. That's got to be Alicia because I see some pill emojis and praying hands. There's my assistant secretary. What's going on? I can't see. Oh God. Okay, y'all. Anyway, listen, we doing the ride along, y'all. Y'all know I can't drive and have them glasses on because I don't know what it is, but them glasses is definitely just for reading. They definitely is not for driving. Okay. So it is what it is. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope everybody had a wonderful, restful weekend. Hope everybody had a wonderful, restful weekend or did something fun. Ooh, we work so much, child. We done forgot how to have fun. We work so much. All we want to do is work, and make money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying. Ooh, me and man, we ate out the whole weekend, y'all. Not y'all know I love to eat out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I love to eat out. So that was my weekend, y'all. A weekend full of, but let me tell y'all what had happened. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. We ate out so much till last night after the meeting. If y'all didn't see that, uh we went to meet AJ so he could show us the field and get a feel about where he want us set up. I like him because not only because he's my best friend's son, but because he include the ideas of the vendors. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Now, some places you have to have a person that take over that know, okay, y'all got to set up here, here, and here. That ain't nothing wrong with that. But when talking to him, he's like, this y'all event too. I want to get y'all opinion too. So that was impressive. Young man that's doing good things, y'all. So y'all, as soon as I found out, y'all look at the flyer that I put, you'll know the name of his business because y'all know I mess somebody's business name up in a minute. I ain't finna lie to you. But we went out to eat after that. And I came back home, and it seems like to me, every time I eat dinner or solid food, I want something sweet. I know it might be a mind thing, but I just tell you, I always eat something sweet after I eat. Well, we got home at 5:30. Y'all know that I normally try to be in the bed by 5. So I was running 30 minutes late, which ain't bad. But what had happened was I got home after I had that ate, and I was being greedy and wanted some banana pudding that we had got Friday night, which was still good because it was in the refrigerator. Okay. So I ate some banana pudding, y'all. Now, Friday, I remember that banana pudding tore my stomach up Saturday. When I tell you yeah, it did backflips in my stomach. My ooh. So, but it was good. I'm telling y'all that banana pudding was something good. Um, so my husband had bought a pint of it, and me being greedy yesterday after we came back home, I should have known. First of all, I shouldn't have went home and tried to lay down because and the rest of y'all should know that it's not good to lay down on food, right? So, but I wanted in a position that I could sit up 2 and 3 more hours because I need to go to bed because I got to get up. I have to go to bed so I can get up at 11 o'clock to go to work. Okay, but I ate the darn banana pudding, y'all. And I went to lay down, and I thought I was gonna be good. I got real comfortable in the bed, then covered up. Everything was copacetic. I mean, I was comfortable. Next thing I know, y'all, that food started gurgitating. Yeah, I got sick. When I tell y'all, I got sick. I had to get up. I didn't even call man to tell him because he was upstairs. All that banana pudding and them collard greens and lima beans went in the toilet for so I don't make nobody feel. But y'all understand what I'm saying. I said, good God, today. So I had to sit up. I had to sleep sitting up on my backrest, which if you know that's not good. Cause I know man knew that I had got sick, but he didn't know I got sick. He knew I ate too much because I heard him when he came in the room. Anytime I'm sitting up with that backrest, that means that I couldn't rest because. And I heard him, he was trying to talk low, but he knew I could hear him. He told me, yep, then over eight, got to sit up on that backrest. I played sleep, y'all, but I heard every word he said. I said, I showed it. In my mind, I was saying, I darn sure did. I got to stop being greedy. I really have got to stop being greedy. But anyway, that was my weekend. What y'all got going on? Hey, everybody that's just coming in, to all my incognito people. What's good? What's up? What's shaking? How y'all doing? What life be like? What's going on? What's shaking, y'all? It's Monday. We're doing a ride along. I am not at home. I'm driving. So we just checking in. We having breakfast. We drinking our coffee. We drinking our juice. Some of us some of y'all heading to work. Some of us getting off of work. Some of y'all on break. It don't make me know that whatever the case is, we just hang out and say good morning to each other. Make sure everybody good. Hopefully everybody day get off to a good start. You know what I mean? So that's all we doing. That's all we doing. But I need for y'all to do me a favor. Make sure that y'all double tap that screen. Get the video a thumbs up. I try to read everybody's comments. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. But let me say good morning to all y'all that's just coming in. Oh, la, 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 la. Before this light change. That was my assistant, Alicia. Good morning, everyone in Royal Mars listening while working. Anita said, "Hey, Sandra." Sandra said, "Good morning, my basket sister. Good morning, darling." Alicia said, "Get your breakfast in your head and your medicines in your hand. Let's go." I'm heavy up trying to read. Brenda, thank you for the Purple Heart. Good morning, Queen, and happy Monday, everyone. Sedona said, "Good morning, Mama Queen, Royal Castle visitors and Castle friends." Wait a minute. Sedona, you keep changing it up. I can't even hardly read. Alicia said, "Please don't forget to ring the royal doorbell." Alicia said, "We ask that you respect the host and audience of her live. All negative comments will be removed by the moderator for not complying with community guidelines." Anita said, "Sedona, hey, Brenda." Rebecca said, "You look so beautiful." Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I got to stop reading. Look, that's amazing how God made me stop reading when she said I look so beautiful. Thank you, Rebecca. Look, y'all. So in my head, and I put yes or no. Let's discuss something. We discussed this a while back. We normally discuss this, every now and again, but I want to discuss it again today because we're riding and I ain't got nothing to show you, so we might well talk about it, right? So for all y'all, the question is, and it's going to be a yes or no answer, and then I want you to write in the comments why you said yes or why you said no. Okay. So the question is, okay, y'all remember that song, The Wine? The question is, do you like doing vendor events? Do you like doing vendor events? So y'all tell me yes or no. And if you put yes, put the reason why. If you put no, put the reason why. If you have never done it, put why you ain't never done it. All right. So we need to keep my algorithm going up. So I need a lot of comments going up in this comment section. Okay. I need a lot of answers going up in this comment section because the algorithm don't listen. If it stop, it means that ain't nobody engaging, ain't nobody listening, don't nobody want to hear it. I know y'all engaging, I know y'all listening, and I know y'all want to hear it. So let's just talk about vendor events for you. Yes. Why? Vendor events for you. No. Why not? Vendor events for you. I haven't done it. Tell me why you haven't. Tell me why you haven't done a vendor event if you have not. And listen here, it ain't nobody answer the right answer or the wrong answer. If you enjoy doing them, that's your business. If you don't like doing them, that's your business. If you ain't never done them, that's your business. We just having a discussion, and I'm starting off with that because do I like vendor events? Yes. Sometimes if it's the right one. I like doing event. I like doing vendor events if it's the right one. Okay. So y'all already know for me, I have done several vendor events now. I think I'm all right at it. But I can say this: every vendor event ain't for everybody, no matter what. And especially basket designers. I won't lie to my beginner basket makers. If you don't know me, you're gonna get to know me. One thing I'm gonna always do is be honest and tell you the truth. Um, Vendor events don't go that well. I'm speaking for me. Okay. Basket selling gifts don't go that well for me at vendor events if it's not around a holiday. And when I say a holiday, I'm talking about if it's not around Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or Easter, then I have noticed just to sign up for a vendor event and think that my sales go. Now, some of y'all may have had a different experience, and if you have, please put that in the comment section because I want our people to know the truth and know that everybody's experience is different, which everybody should know that, right? But I want everybody to know that everybody's experiences is different, right? Just because I haven't had good experiences with gifts at an event, don't mean that you're not gonna have it. That only let me say this. The only way to know if you're going to succeed is to try. Let me say that. The only way you're going to know if you're going to succeed is to try. But for me, I've learned for me, if it's not around a holiday, it ain't no need. Now, and there's a first time for everything. I had my first vendor event, and it is what it is. Now, this is my first vendor event doing on the Easter. So I'm willing to try it. I'm willing now. Y'all know that I'm gonna always do my street sales as long as God provide a space for me. Let me say that too, okay? Because y'all know it's been rocky for me over here as far as finding a place to set up a sale because these people get to be. I don't know what the word is. I ain't gonna talk about them, but it is what it is, okay? But it's not easy for me to find a space. I wanted to stay in my area so that it didn't cost me so much gas to ride that van, and I want to stay in my area because if I need to restock, then I'm right near my house. But it's not working out that way. All right, so we ain't talking about that. We talking about vendor events, y'all. Let people know your experiences about vendor events. Um, Again, it's not for our OGs because most of y'all OGs already know, if you do like them, if you don't like them. But I still want your opinion to tell people, let new people know what some pros and cons are. What some pros and cons. Like I said, this year is my very, very first year doing a Easter vendor event, and I'm praying to the good Lord that it goes amazing. That's my prayer. Um, I won't know until I get there. Cause I ain't gonna lie. At first, when my friend called and asked me, I said I don't know about that because it's an Easter egg hunt, y'all. in a park. My best friend's son set it up. But anyway, it's an Easter egg hunt in a park. And my first thought was, people already coming out there with an Easter basket. Why would they want to buy an Easter basket? So, but I took it on because again, I want to try it. Because people are out at an Easter egg hunt. And I don't know how many people may not have an Easter basket or gonna need some Easter baskets. So I decided, yeah, let me go ahead and try it. And see how it goes. So this gonna be my first vendor. I'm a Y'all get what I'm saying. I can't even talk. This is gonna be my first Easter vendor event ever. So I'm praying y'all keep me in prayer. Any of y'all ever did an Easter event? I know Never the Million has. So I don't know if she up here because I can't read y'all name. Oh, it's lightning, y'all. Oh God. Really? It's partly cloudy. It ain't raining or nothing, but it just a stroke of lightning just went past. All right, now, God, I heard you. But yeah, y'all let me know. I know only one I know that says they have done that I saw yesterday. I ain't gonna say I can't remember none of y'all has ever done it, but I really can't. I don't know. Was Never in a Million. She had said that she take inexpensive gifts, nothing. For her, she took inexpensive gifts and she didn't have anything over $45. And I read her comment, and I think that's very smart. I think that's good. Price range. I really believe it's good. Do am I gonna take some that's a little higher than that? I probably will, but it ain't gonna be nothing like I would do on the streets. Now when I sell my Easter baskets on the streets, y'all. I went up to $125 on some gifts and I sold them. But that's just me. And that was those chairs. I know a lot of y'all said when y'all did the chairs, and again, one thing I want y'all to learn, your price is your price, and somebody else's price is their price. Okay. Um, I know some people said they sold their chairs for 75 and $80. Okay, and that's good. I sold mine for 125, and that was good. And the difference could be for people that be trying to judge what somebody charging for something. You don't know what items that person had in their gifts, and you don't know what price they had they paid for the items in their gifts. Everybody don't find penny stuff. Everybody don't find 90% off stuff. Everybody don't get free stuff. Okay. So let's start with that right there. Remember my slogan, 2026, I'm gonna get rich and mind my business. The other day I told y'all all this month, y'all gonna hear me tell y'all mind your business. Stop worried about what somebody else charging and how listen, that ain't none of your business. If they don't ask your opinion, don't give it to them. Cause some people will say, how much would y'all charge for this? Y'all know we always say that. I know I do. I'll be like, not because I don't know my prices. Let me tell y'all this. When I ask that, it's not because I don't know my prices. I've been doing this a little while now, so I'm pretty good at pricing stuff. If you think I'm lying, call some people that have asked me. Uh, they'll tell you that I'm pretty good at pricing what I price. But we'll ask that to get engaged. I ask so I could see where y'all at as far as doing y'all prices because I know what I paid for my stuff in my basket. So it's easier for me to ask y'all, what would you charge for this when I know what I'm gonna charge because I know how much I spent to put the items that's in that gift. So I be trying to figure out, not trying to test y'all because y'all know I revoked some basket license. I ain't stopped revoking basket license, but I ain't did it in a long time. I ain't did it in a long time because some of y'all be undercutting yourself and some of y'all might think, hey, y'all might think I'm too high, but you don't know how much I paid for what I got in my gift. Okay. So let's start there. Anyway, we're gonna mind our business too. We're gonna mind our business. Everybody mind your business, mind your business. Put that in there, mind your business name. But I'm just saying, Brenda Bench, yes or no? I don't see no comments going on. I don't see my screen moving. I need for the thumbs up to match the number watching. We almost there. Come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and get a video thumbs up. Vendor events, yes. Vendor events, no. Never done a vendor event. Tell me why not. We just gonna discuss it. When I get to the house, y'all know I'm riding right now. But I need for these thumbs up to go up. Let's go. I'm gonna tell y'all, let me tell y'all another reason why I decided to do this vendor event is because I'm a big kid and I want to see all them little kids out there with the Easter egg hunt. No lie. Now, before I start selling baskets, I used to have an Easter egg hunt at my house for our grandchildren. I love it. I love having the listen. I love for the hot dog smell to be on the grill. I like the chili to be on the stove. Listen, the hamburgers on the grill. I like having the buns laid out on the counter. Them baked beans. I'm trying to. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm a big kid. I love to eat. I can't eat a lot no more, but I love it. I love seeing kids having fun. So that's what another reason why I took on this vendor event because it's gonna be a lot of kids out there. And look, I like to see the ones that get mad because they ain't find no eggs. Even though I be saying, oh, they need a whooping. I'm gonna tell you what I said. I said they need a whooping. All that hollering and crying, all them eggs laying out on the ground. You can tell me you ain't find no egg. Don't you start that crying. Don't you start that crying. Okay. But I like to see who win the golden egg. All children stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I like dealing with children and having fun with children because children don't have as much drama as grown. Y'all notice that. I'm just saying, since we're on the Easter subject, we talking about children. I like hanging with children, talking to children, and being around. I'm talking about smaller children besides that whining and crying. There, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that whining and crying. But I like the fun part of childhood. I like that having fun, running, laughing, playing games, all that. I like that part. When you get with grown folks, you got this one talking about that one talking about this one. This one don't like that one don't like this. I ain't got time for that. I don't like all that. I never have though. I ain't never. All my friends will tell you that's just not who I am. I can't do all that. I don't like that negativity mess. I can't stand it. I just shake my head. So I'm going somewhere where we can have some fun with some children. Hey, hey, with some children. That Easter egg hunt, y'all. I think it's gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna be good. Y'all pray that the weather, which y'all know as basket designers, street sellers, whatever you sell on the street, we always praying and asking God for some beautiful, beautiful weather. So that I'm listen, it ain't no exception right now. I'm asking and trusting and believing God that it's gonna be some beautiful, beautiful Easter weather, so we can make some beautiful, beautiful dollar bills. Dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills, y'all look like money to me. Oh yeah. Look like so yeah, that's what I got going on, y'all. So of course, I'm going home and I got to get back to designing. Y'all, guess what? I didn't get to do now basket yesterday. I didn't. I didn't get to do nothing. And I've been in there fighting with them Easter eggs, y'all. I've been in there fighting with them doggone Easter eggs. I think from now on, well, no, I ain't gonna tell that lie. I was finna say I think from now on I'm start buying pre-filled eggs, but they don't have nothing in it to me. And I don't believe in a kid opening up an egg and it's one little piece of candy. I'm talking about a little bit of pig. I can't stand that. I used to get mad as a kid. But back in the day, y'all, do y'all remember this back in the day? We didn't have candy filled eggs. We had hard boiled eggs. Y'all remember that? Yeah, how many of y'all remember we used to have hard boiled eggs? I ain't remember. I don't remember having no candy eggs when I was a kid. When we used to have Easter egg hunts at my grandma's house, I don't ever, never, ever, ever remember having a candy egg. We must have been poor than y'all. We must have been real poor. Because I remember my grandma, my mama, and my aunts and them, whoever it was, boiling them eggs, putting that water on that pot, putting that salt in that water. Stop playing with me. And then they would bring it out and do that dye. Y'all remember that? How many of y'all still do dyed eggs? And I'm gonna tell y'all, we used to have just as much fun finding hard boiled eggs. Look, if the competition was still real. Now I bet you if you put a hard boiled egg out there, I bet these children will have a fit. How many of y'all still? How many of y'all children or grandchildren still Easter egg hunt for hard boiled eggs? It used to be fun to me, and I love a boiled egg. Let me tell y'all that now. It might not like me no more, but I love a hard boiled egg. And look, we used to crack them eggs open, y'all, and put us some salt and pepper on it and go to town. Boy, you would have thought we had some candy for real, right? Y'all, y'all must have been rich. Y'all don't remember hard boiled eggs that been with that tie with that dye kit And we used to dye our own eggs with the different colors. They used to use the food coloring. Y'all remember that? They used to use the food coloring to color the eggs. Yes, Lord. I wonder how children would act now, though. For real. I'm gonna do. No, I ain't got time now. I be doing my basket sales. I'm gonna do my grandchildren an Easter egg hunt, and we ain't gonna do no candy eggs. We gonna use hard boiled eggs. I bet they'll cry. Y'all, I bet they would pretty cry to get a hard boiled egg. But y'all, this is what I don't remember. I don't remember as a child, and this for real. I don't remember us throwing away the eggs. So did we eat all them darn eggs? What did we do with them eggs, y'all? Did we eat all them eggs? Cause I don't even remember. I remember having them though. I remember plenty Easter egg hunts at my grandma's house with them hard boiled eggs. I promise you I do. I don't know. Did we eat all them darn eggs? We did. I know our stomach was toe up on it. I bet our stomach was toe up, y'all, with them all them darn eggs. But when did that change, y'all? Y'all that's smarter than me that know. Put it in the comment section. When did that change from us doing hard boiled eggs to candy eggs? When did that change? Honey, I do not even know. It's been some years. Like my grandma used to say, it's been some years. It's been some years since our children did an Easter egg with boiled eggs. I want to know. I'll be glad when I get home so I can see how many of y'all actually do still have hard boiled eggs. I want to come to y'all's. I want to come to y'all because I'm telling you what, we didn't have to worry about. They don't need all that candy because they already got to go to the dinner. If y'all stop feeding them candy eggs and go back to hard boiled eggs, you won't have that problem with that dentist bill. Put them children out there and let them go Easter egg hunt with them hard boiled eggs so that look, they don't have to worry about that candy pulling out the fillings and pulling the braces off their teeth. Get them back to them hard boiled egg days, baby. Introduce it to them slowly though, because if y'all just try to do it on one Easter, it ain't gonna go over well. You got to start boiling eggs at the house, and look, you got to plan months in advance. Get them used to eating boiled eggs, baby. Don't Cause if you go out there now, they gonna turn their nose up and they gonna leave all them eggs out there on that field. They ain't gonna try to hunt for them eggs if they know they boiled eggs, cause they ain't used to that. Y'all done got them children spoiled with candy and stuff. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Candy, and that's it. Y'all remember that? I mean, I'm talking about y'all remember. Y'all know that's true. Candy, that's all they know. Them children ain't trying to hunt for no eggs now. Let's do a hunt. Let's do a adult Easter egg hunt, but we gotta have hard boiled eggs. I don't want no candy in my eggs. I don't want no candy in my egg. I want a hard boiled. And let's do that. Y'all remember this? We used to have the Easter egg coloring contest. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all bougie now. Y'all done got pretty bougie in the 2020s. Y'all done got bougie. We used to have Easter egg coloring contests. See who Easter egg came out the prettiest. Now the golden egg has never changed. But I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all now that I think about it, I don't remember when the golden egg came on the scene either. Cause back in the day when I was growing up, we hunted them hard boiled eggs, and it won't no golden egg with no money. I don't know how that happened, but I like that part. Now, don't get me. I like that part because every year when I used to do Easter egg hunt, we used to at least put $20 in a golden egg, and sometimes we had two golden eggs. Matter of fact, I did. I had one $20 golden egg for the young because I always separated the little kids. You know, the little bitty 12 months, 18 months, the ones that just starting to walk that can't, that don't know the concept of really finding no eggs, right? So I used to let them go first. Then I would go outside, me and my sister, my brother-in-law, and my husband, or whoever wanted to. We kept all the kids in the house, and they couldn't look out the window or nothing, right? Because I had adult supervision in there. And then I would go out and hide the eggs for the bigger kids, and I would have a golden egg in that batch too. But what I did, y'all, I got smart one year. Listen to this, y'all. Listen, don't always put nothing in the golden egg because see, you got parents that are cheat. I ain't gonna say no names, but you got parents that are cheat, right? that know the golden egg and they know where they hid it. So they'll go ahead and whisper to somebody. I learned that game because y'all know families be cheating, always cheating. Um, so they'll whisper in somebody's ear where the egg at with the money, with the golden egg, right? So I got smart year before that, or whatever year last year that we did. So what I did was I didn't do a golden egg. I did a random egg. Nobody knew what color it was. Uh, where even if they knew, the parents or whoever that gave the money, I would put it in. We would always take eggs out by the box or the bags, right? So now parent in there, and I still put candy in there, so it still fit heavy. Nobody knew um which one had the money in it. So after the kids went Easter egg hunting and found, and gathered the eggs, I said, okay, so now y'all need to open up y'all egg because somebody got the egg that got the money in. So that's how I did mine. Because y'all be cheating. I don't know why grown folks be cheating. Taking the whole fun out of it. Telling somebody where the egg is, where you hid it at, so that your child can get the $20. Like you ain't got $20 to give your own child. Taking the fun out. So I stopped the golden egg. I did. I stopped that golden egg stuff. Uh-huh. And even when I bought these eggs from the plastic eggs from the Walmart, it had a golden egg in there. I ain't putting no money in that. I'm just putting candy in there. Guess what? And my daughter gave me an idea the other day because she said, "Mom, you can still do your thing and put some money in an egg." So I am. One of these baskets, and I don't even know which one I'm gonna do. Uh, gonna have some money in it. Show in my name, in my business name. One of these baskets gonna have now. I ain't gonna tell y'all it's gonna be a 20 because that's a lie. Okay. I might do $1. And I'm sorry, I might do $1 because $1 is good enough. Okay. And I might do several eggs with dollar. I might do five. I know y'all saying, darn, Shaunt, that's cheap, man. You been, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna do $1. Somebody gonna be surprised. Them kids love that. They want that candy. But you can't tell me a little kid, or no matter what age, don't get excited about. Oh, guess what, Mom? I opened my egg and it was $1 in one of my eggs. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do $5 or $10. I might do 5 or 10 of them, with a dollar in them. Yep, that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. And like I said, I'm not putting my eggs in the baskets, no way. I'm putting it in the goodie bags. So I might be end up getting my own money back if the bags don't. Well, I'm gonna speak every gift gonna sell. So yeah, that part right there. That part right there. Okay. But that's what I'm planning on doing, y'all. So I don't see no comments moving up. I don't know why, y'all. Am I stuck? I keep seeing me moving. That's why I keep doing stuff to see if I'm moving my head and looking. Cause I see my head moving. I ain't seen it freeze yet. But I need to know what y'all anybody else doing in the vendor events for the Easter, or is everybody just doing street sales? Anybody else, or like me, I'm doing both if the weather permits. And I pray to the good Lord that weather is pretty. But anybody else doing vendor events for the Easter? That's what I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, good. Thank you, baby doll. My baby's on point. Thank you, sweetie. My poo just answered me, y'all, because I can't read y'all comments. Let me apologize. Thank you, sweetie. You always on the scene. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Hey, get it. But yeah, so y'all, I got some stuff to do. I got to get to work today. I got to work today. My daughter asked me yesterday to send her a list of all the bachelors. So this is the first year that I actually and only because she asked me and she needed it for business purposes because she be out trying to sell baskets. They didn't show up to help me, but she was helping, I guess, behind the scenes. But y'all get what I'm saying. So I actually had to type her out a list of the baskets that I have already built and that I'm building, y'all. So that's a good thing for me to know what baskets I'm doing. I just don't know how to name the ones that's non-character. I'm gonna tell y'all this on another subject, but still on the same subject. I love doing character baskets. I think I told y'all that before, and if I did, just listen to it again. Okay. If you don't heard it, close one ear, but just listen with the other. Okay. But I love doing character baskets, y'all. I think it's Easy. I love doing it, and y'all know I'm simple. I like simplicity. I don't like nothing that's gonna give me no headache, that's gonna make me have to think. Listen, y'all, doing them character baskets when you know that you got your stuff right there, bam, bam, bam. I'm just saying, just knock it on out. Them character baskets is the bomb. So anyway, I was just that's all I was saying about that. I like doing character baskets. I wish my whole stock was character related. I do. I need to go over to my sis KOK because that Joker, and I say that, would be doing some character baskets. I love. If my stock power was like her, who wouldn't? I knock them character baskets out. Girl, what? It's the other little random stuff that give me a fit, y'all. Can I tell y'all? It's the other random stuff that give me a fit that I be like, I don't know if I want to put that in there. I don't know if I need to put. I'm telling y'all, I be overthinking. Beginner basket makers, don't y'all overthink like I be doing. But I think character baskets is the way to go. And it's easy, and you could just bam, 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 just knock them out. What? I'm jealous now. KOK, I don't know if she up here, but I'm jealous now. I am, because I want something. And I'm not saying that what she do is easy. Don't nobody misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's easier. It makes sense to me because it flows so good. That's what I meant. That's how I'm trying to say it, KK. It flow so good. When I did them character baskets, y'all, and I was just able to go over to my tote. Now I had to go to 2 or 3 of them, ain't gonna lie. But it was just like bam, bam, bam. Put it in there, stack it up, let's go. But when you got random items, y'all, unless I'm just not as professional as some of y'all, and I get it, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even in denial. I definitely ain't in competition with none of you. Let me start by saying that. But I overthink stuff. I'm like, girl, put something in the like I'm gonna tell y'all the problem I'm having right now. Can I tell y'all? That's why I keep working on character baskets. I'm gonna be out of character stuff if I keep on, but I don't care because I need to get rid of some inventory. But I'm looking at my big games and stuff, y'all. Like I got a big Monopoly game. I got them big water guns, y'all. That stuff still in the tote. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know what to do with that stuff. I be like, I ain't got no box to put it in. I know y'all be building stuff on top of stuff, and I can do that too. But it's just complicated to me. That right there to me is complicated to me. I'm like, girl, if it ain't all, let me use for an example. Like I got some big Nerf guns that I got a while back, right? If it ain't Nerf related, I'd be like, what am I gonna put with this? And I know it's overthinking. Don't get me wrong. Anything orange and blue, cause that's what Nerf is, orange and blue. Okay. But I don't have a lot of items that I would think would make sense to go with those things. Is what I'm saying. Y'all get what I mean? I know y'all know what I mean because y'all smart like that. I know y'all know what I mean. I'm like, God, what am I gonna put with all this big stuff? So y'all, I've been working on my character stuff and my other little bit of stuff. Um, and it takes time to do that too. Don't get me twisted. It takes time to do that too. Whoo, child, I'm out of breath. I'll be glad when I get in this house so I can read y'all comments and drink me a cup of coffee. Y'all, I ain't been having no cup of coffee in the mornings when I leave work. I haven't even been in the mood to drink coffee. I don't know why. I just ain't had to taste. Now that I get home, I'm gonna try to drink some because I got to. And I got a chair full of clothes that I need to fold and put up. I'm telling y'all, I stay busy. Hold on, y'all. Let me let this garage. I stay busy, y'all. I didn't check the mail, sir. I know my mailbox overflowing with mail. Let me check it today. I bet people be like, why is she going to the mailbox early in the morning? Because it's mine and mine their business. I'm talking about these people in this neighborhood. I told y'all was some mail in here. Because it's my mailbox and I can go when I want to. That's why. Told y'all mail. Put that down there. I'm going in the house, y'all, so I can read y'all comments. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I know y'all said that girl talk a mile a minute. Mind your business. I want to know about these. I want to know. I'm ready to read y'all comments about these vendor events. That's what I want. Yep, my phone is in the way. I want to read these comments about these vendor events because I want to know. I need for y'all to give me some do's and don'ts. If you ever did a Easter egg event. If you ever been a vendor at an Easter egg hunt event, I need some pros and cons to what to and what not to do. That's what I need to do. Y'all know that. Y'all know me. I'm a copycat. I can tell y'all some do's and don'ts. Now. It ain't like I don't know, but y'all know what I'm saying. Hold up, y'all. Whew, child. I had to get out the car. That's how tired I am. I left my lunch bowl in my car over the weekend, y'all. Luckily, I got more than one. Okay, hold up, y'all. Let me take y'all off the host. Hey, up there. Can y'all believe it? It didn't fall. Thank you. Go in my hand, okay? Read y'all comments. Oh, boy. And say good morning to everybody. That ride home make me stiff, y'all. I got to say good morning to all my family and friends. When I get out the car, y'all, when I first get out the car, I walk like a third lady that's 155 years old. Whew. Hey, house. Hey, work. Y'all, I wish I lived near some of y'all because I need some help. Let me show y'all what I walked into. Look at here, y'all. That's what I'm walking into. Hey, y'all, they got them devilish eggs. And I don't mean devil eggs either. I'm talking about these darn eggs is hard to do. I told you I got baskets sitting around that's already made up. I got baskets over yonder. Good God, today. All right, what's good? What's up? What's shaking? Hey, what's good? What's up? Woo! We made it home. Thank y'all for keeping me awake. Thank y'all for riding with me. Now that I got this phone case, y'all, I gotta find where I can sit it at that it don't fall down, where I can keep talking to y'all and I can read y'all comments. Hold on, because y'all know I gotta say good morning to my peoples. Y'all take the time out to come in and hang out with me. So I have got to say hey to y'all. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hold on, y'all. See if this phone gonna fit up here. Nope. Wow, gone it. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Phone case. This phone too big, y'all. Okay. Uh, let me make sure that I'm go back to speak to everybody that I haven't spoke to. Anita said, "Hey, Alicia." Anita said, "So Donna, okay." Rebecca said, "Okay, I read." Hey, Marie. Hey, Richard. Great morning. Yes, we had an amazing weekend. I'm glad y'all did. Sandra said, "Good morning, Anita." Devin said, "Streaming while driving is reckless. Mind your business and stay in your lane. As long as you don't swerve my lane." How about that? And if you paid attention, if you was up here and you looked long enough, you saw that I didn't do anything that caused me to be reckless. So, Devin, thank you for joining me, but mind your business. Brenda said, "Hello, Anita. Never in a million." Good morning, Shaunt, everyone. Good morning, never in a million. Anita said that would give you a stomach burn eating and then laying down. Yes, sir. Woo. So Donna said, "Hey, Estella. Hey, Stella, am I on the way to the wedding? You on the way to a wedding? All right. Basketball team. My sis Jeanette said, "Good morning, Queen Royal family." Hey, sis, what you got going on? I know you in there trying to work. You sleeping right now, though, right? You about to get up. Thank you for the purple hearts. There go my Nessa is the best. Hey, brother-in-law. Hey, Nessa, what's up, darling? Good morning, Queen Royal Castle member. Good morning, sis. What's going on with you, Nessa? Pamela said, we can't eat too much. One bite too much is a wrap. Sick, sick. Yes, Pamela. And I overdid it. I ain't gonna lie, sis. When I tell you, whoa, miserable. Look at my Nessa send me a floating heart. Thank you, darling. I love y'all. Alicia said, "Good morning, Estella." Rebecca said, "Broke my foot today." Oh. Alicia said, "Oh no, Rebecca, healing prayers to you." Anita said, "I attended a funeral yesterday. I'm still in the bed. I'm beat." I bet you are tired. Unique Expression said, "Good morning, Queen Chat." Good morning, darling. How are you? Anita said, "Rebecca, I'm sorry. I wish you a speedy recovery." It's finna storm here, y'all. It's thundering and everything. So, y'all know now I'm old school. I'm gonna tell y'all how old school I am. Y'all already know. You sit down somewhere when God's doing his work. What you don't do is be up moving around. That's what my grandma taught me. You don't be up moving around. So I don't know. God, I'm a try to keep moving, but if you get too aggressive, I know to sit down somewhere. Anita said, Rebecca, I'm sorry and wish you a speedy recovery. Exactly. Anthony said, hey, Anthony, how are you, darling? Thank you for joining us. Rebecca said, my goal foot surgery tomorrow morning. Oh, well, good luck with your foot surgery, Rebecca. Wrap it up, said yes. Sandra said, send the healing prayers to you, Rebecca. Pamela said, yes, I like vendor events because I get to put my brand out there. I get to meet more people. Okay, that's good. Alicia said, yes, networking with people, and as long as the fee is not overpriced, that's exactly right. Sedona said, no. Sedona said, no, my area people don't want to spend the money. I get it. Jeanette said, unfortunately, I've never done a vendor event for my business. Oh, okay. All right. Pretty Sweet LLC said, hey, everyone. Hey, Pretty Sweet, how are you? Jeanette, we got to get with you to get you to do a vendor event. But it's got to be one that you pick very, very carefully, Jeanette. I ain't even going to lie to you because a lot of people put on events and stuff, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. I don't want nobody to come for me, but I'm going to just say what's the truth. A lot of people want to put on these events, and they want to, get vendors to pay the vendor fees to cover the cost of what they have to pay or whatever, but the crowd of people that don't show up, like, it ain't worth it to me. Some vendor events is just not worth it. Like I said, one reason I took this one is because of the turnout that he has had for the last 4 years, he said. And for the last 4 years, he has had a great turnout. So I said, why not? And it was not a bad price at all. For me, it was not a bad price at all, right? So, yep, you definitely got to be careful when you picking these vendor events, and price matters. It does. So, yep, I'm me personally, I'm not going out paying a whole lot of money for no vendor event. I don't care. It's unless let me rephrase this because I have to be careful what I say. Unless it's a vendor event that I know of really, really well, and I know that the traffic is gonna be booming, booming, booming. But just to go out for, yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. Anita said only Christmas Eve, and it's on the streets. Don't know if this counts. Yep, that counts. Christmas Eve, you do good. Wrap It Up said to network. Okay, I learned to take small gifts. They like food and sweets the most at vendor events to me. Yep. Now you're definitely right about that, y'all. Vendor events that I've been to that I've noticed, because y'all know I be doing cake slices and stuff too. Cakes is gonna always sell. Food is gonna always sell. These gift baskets, I'm not finna lie to y'all. Um, and again, everybody has had their own experience. I have not did well at a vendor event with my baskets yet, and I done did four. I think I've done four or five, right? But I haven't done well with my baskets. Now, when I did cakes, oh yeah, I did amazing. I did amazing with cakes. So now I'm leaning more towards when people call and ask me to be a vendor, the first thing I say, doing what? I'm not doing no baskets unless it's around the holiday. Other than that, if you want a sweet vendor like doing my cakes, I definitely do cakes at any event. But yeah, baskets not so much. Anita said, "Well, I guess I never don't have them in our area." What you don't have in your area, Anita? Tell me what you're talking about. Hey, prophetess. Good morning, Queen Shant, everyone. Hey, Elisa. Thank you for the purple hearts. Sandra said, yes, I do. I have learned to be mindful of where it is and the time the event is being held. Exactly. That's good, Sandra. Exactly. Anita said, good morning, Elisa. Pretty Sweet LLC says, has anyone done flea markets? Do the higher price items sell? I did flea market one year. Um, and this is just me. I did flea market one year because everybody that was buying my Easter baskets up here on my street sales was saying, have you tried the flea market? Have you tried the flea market? So that Sunday, I went out to the flea market. Um, it's around Easter time. That Sunday I went out to the flea market and it was a flop for me. Um, I don't know. Let me say this, and I'm trying to be careful how I say stuff, but I think it was the crowd of people. Cause it was, and I'm gonna say it, no disrespect to anybody. I'm just being honest and tell y'all the truth. It was all Hispanic flea market, to be honest. It was all Hispanics, and only two people came up to my table. And nobody bought nothing. And I was out there for a while. I told man, I said, never again. Never again will I go to that particular one. I said, oh, so it is another flea market around here that I was gonna try. But I have gotten to the point, I like my street sales for my holidays better. Like I said, I can't speak for another flea market. I can only speak for that one. But for that one, I never go to that one again. I don't even have a desire to go there. When and then, like I said, one girl and her mama came up, and she was so sweet, but the mama was so arrogant. If I don't know, she was like, so the girl said, "Mama, I'm gonna get you a gift. Go ahead and pick you out." I don't want. She said, "This is you got some nice stuff." I said, "Thank you," but the mama walked away like, "I don't want none of this." So, y'all, I didn't have a good experience at that particular flea market. So I won't be going to that one. I may try another one, but it won't be during the holidays because in the holiday street sales is where I'm gonna be. I ain't going to be at nobody flea market to pay no fee. Well, I ain't gonna say not ever. I try to be careful not to say what I ain't gonna ever do, but y'all get what I'm saying. To me, to pay a fee to go to the flea market, you can keep that money and do your street sales. But again, don't mean that I'm never gonna do it. Okay, it don't mean I ain't, because y'all know I do anything once. I really will. I try it, and if it work out, I'll let you know. So Donna said, please take some cakes with you too. He already got vendors out there that's doing that, so I can't. Y'all, that's one thing about paying a vendor fee, if y'all don't know, and not saying that you don't know, because you probably do. When they already got, that's why they ask you what you're selling and what you got, because they don't want to have the same people out there doing the same thing, unless some food, even with foods, they don't want 5 hot dog vendors, 6 cotton candy vendors. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the state fair. So yeah, they already got a sweet vendor out there. Sedona, I wish I could. I really wish I could. But then again, another thing I'm gonna tell y'all. uh I don't really want to either, because that takes a lot of time baking cakes and slicing cakes and boxing cakes, because I'm already in here working on baskets. So done. I be wore slam out. That time I did that and did the baskets and tried to do a cake event, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not young like I used to be no more, y'all. I couldn't hang. I was tired as all out though. I should have took a week off from work just to recuperate. So if I ever do another, when I do, not ever, because I'm gonna do sweets, cakes, it definitely be when I'm not doing Valentine's Day, Easter, or Mother's Day. I'm not doing it then. Pretty Sweet LLC said nothing beats the streets to me. Exactly. I feel like, why should I pay someone to set up when I can hit any business intersection in the city and see more people than at most events? That is so true. Where you at, Pretty Sweets? What, don't tell me what your address. Just say you in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. Where you at, baby? Nothing beats the streets to me. I feel like, why should I pay someone to set up when I can hit any business intersection in the city? That's true. My Pooh Bear said, "Hey, mama. Good morning. It's a busy day for me, so wanted to stop in to show love. Love you too, darling. I know you said you had to work today. You gonna be busy." Pretty Sweet said, "I sold my chairs at $95 because it had a pool. Hearing you, I'm going to 125. Wow, I did, and I did that too. I had my chair. I can't name everything, y'all, 'cause I can't remember, but I remember having a little plastic chair. I had a big plushie. I had a pool. I think I had the arm wrap things, that floaters, and then my snacks and some other stuff. I can't even remember, baby. But I charged 125, and I sold them. I think I did four. I sold all four of them that day. Pooh said, Sedona, that ain't your mama. Don't start that mess. Never in the Mirror said, yes, ma'am. I have a video where I took $1,000 worth of Easter baskets and sold over $800. They egg hunt for me at events. If they see huge gifts, they think they're out of their price range and walk past. Okay. Thank you, Never in a Million. And I definitely told you I appreciate that insight because that makes sense to me. Yep. Be Pretty Inc. Don't have to think, say, hey y'all. Oh shoot. What's up, Be Pretty? Pretty Sweet said those hobbyists that sell for pennies do tick me off. Those hobbyists that I know, right? Pooh said, be pretty, howdy. Be Pretty said, hey Pooh. Be Pretty said we only had boiled eggs. Then we Be Pretty. We only had boiled eggs. Girl, them eggs were good. I might boil me an egg. No, I'm not. Halisa said we used to sit around eating boiled eggs without Easter dinner. I know, right, Halisa? We would eat them eggs. Saddam said, I remember that hard boiled eggs and dine them. Yes. Simple and sweets baskets. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Thank you for joining us. How you been doing? Be Pretty said we all sit and die eggs. Then we used to have fun with them hard boiled eggs. These children now don't even know what a hard boiled egg tastes like. Sandra said yes, as the oldest grandchild, they made me color those eggs. My grands love the hard boiled eggs. They want them as devil eggs. Yes, exactly. Unique said I loved Easter egg hunt with hard boiled eggs. Crapping them open when you got hungry. The passing of the gas was lethal. You my type of girl, cause you know exactly where I was going with that. All that during gas we had. But I don't remember, y'all. What did we do with all the leftover eggs? Did we do with devil eggs? What did we do? I can't even remember, y'all. For real. I can't remember. I know I love a hard boiled egg. I always have. Brenda said, yes, ma'am, I do. Keisha said, hey, Sean. Hey, Keisha, in chat. Rosie said, I remember the hard boiled eggs on Easter. And yes, everybody ate their eggs. Then we, y'all. These children now, boy. All they want is candy. Unique said my kids did the same when they did hunts, and the egg salad afterwards was fire. All right, now that part. Pamela said we didn't throw nothing away. We ate the eggs, even used them as egg sandwich. Then with Pamela, that part right there, sure did. That part right there. Brenda said, I'm 60. I still love boiled. Me and you the same age, Brenda. Yes, I love a hard boiled egg too with some salt and pepper. Or either listen, slice it up and put it on some toast. What? That part right there. Sandra said, yes, we did that too. We colored them and won a prize for the best one. Got a prize for the one that found the most eggs. Exactly. Then the one that won a certain color egg. All right. Charlotte Shops, good morning, darling. Say good morning, Queen Shant and Royal Castle family member. Good morning, Charlie Pooh said, never mind. I don't want the basket of you only giving me $1 month. See, you ungrateful. Don't do that. Them children love $1 egg. Pooh, you got to remember, I ain't talking about y'all old folks. I'm talking about a basket that's got a egg and my bag got an egg and it's got $1. Don't tell me they won't like that. I don't know where you from. What? She said, period, ever gets, wait a minute, if, period, ever get gone sell. Wait a minute, what you saying, Pooh? If Sharika, hey Sharika said, good morning, Sean. Hey, Rika. Charlie said, I have one vendor event. Really? All right, Charlie. You got it coming up or you already had it? What's up? Pooh sent the kiss face. You got to tell me what you say if one gets sold. Keisha said, street sales only so far. I wish I could get a vendor event because everyone tells me that I would sell out. They told me the same thing, Keisha. And no, this not saying that they tell me the same thing and it ain't happened yet. Keisha, they tell me that year that I tried it, they said, Sean, you need to go up there. Or they don't know my name, the ones that would come. You need to go up there to that flea market. I'm telling you, you'll sell out. These gifts, girl, I went up there and didn't sell not one. But that's my story, Keisha. You may be doing better in your area. You don't never know. But I'm telling you, baby, street sales is it for me. Jeanette said, I'm up doing the infant. Oh, you, Jeanette. I bet they so cute. Sandra said, I might do Friday at my spot, street sales. Ask my daughter if she's willing to set up at the park with some baskets. All right. That's what I said too, Sandra. If the weather is pretty, I'm gonna do Friday and Saturday in the spot that I was at for Valentine's Day if they allow me. And I think they will because she told me I can come up there anytime. So I'm gonna do Friday and Saturday up there, and if I don't sell out, then I do the Easter event for him. Even if I sell out, I ain't gonna lie. Even if I sell out, I'm gonna come home and put something together because I done paid my fee to be a vendor at that event. So I'm gonna put some inexpensive stuff together, and we can put that together real quick. Jeanette said, "Me too." Keisha. Basket Boutique said, "Me too." Pooh said, "No, street sales are the best. These vendor events, they only buy food mostly. Don't waste money, in my opinion, from my experience." And you definitely right. I have experienced that same thing with these baskets. I'm trying. Okay, there we go. I have experienced that. Pooh, you're definitely right. Charlie said, "Keisha Fountain, have you done a basket with Easter hat?" Charlie said, "I overthink also, Sean. I do, y'all. It's sad." Marie said, "Use the game as backers." Yep. I said that too, Marie. I need some of y'all to come here and help me do some of this stuff. I'm tired. My copper toner acting up. My during I'm getting old, but I'm gonna keep pushing. Styles by Miles said, "Good morning." Hey, Styles by Miles. Good morning, darling. Jeanette said, "Sis, make some summertime fun baskets for the kids and adults. They would be good for summer barbecues or family gatherings." Yep. Now, Jeanette, if y'all remember, if y'all go back to my videos, year before last, whatever year it was, I did a giveaway of a family gift basket. And I had a big pool. I had 4 bags of cotton candy in there. I had 4 drinks in there. I had I remember the big pool. What else I had in there? It was a loaded basket. The girl won. I post her picture up there. So you're right. There's my Madam Secretary said, "Happy Monday, Sean. What up, Bourbon Bubba Gum in the house?" Charlotte said, "Hey, Estella." Bourbon said, "Hey, Basket Boutique Diva." Bourbon said, "Please subscribe to Facing Family Facebook page. There's always something going on." Yes. And I may be having another announcement coming, okay? I keep telling y'all, I don't know if I am or when I am, but y'all better keep paying attention to see when I have an announcements coming up, because you never know when I'm gonna do a giveaway either. Hold up, y'all. Let me do something. Nope, I can't do that. I don't want to mess up. Bourbon said, "Hey, Charlie Sharps." Charlie said, "Hey, Bourbon." Bourbon said, "Wrap it up, Marie." Styles by Miles. Hey, y'all. Bourbon said, "If you want to be on Facing Family Works notifications, fill out Linktree contact form." And she put that Linktree form up there, y'all, that I can't get to because I keep trying to tap it, but it keeps tagging me to Google Chrome, Google something other, which I know how to get it. So I was just trying to. Bourbon said, "Everyone in the chat, tell Estella McGowan hey and wave." Yes, say hey to Estella. Bourbon said, "If you're interested in clicking any of the links posted today and were unable, check back after the live and comment section or past lives for the link." Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Because sometimes we are unable, so y'all listen to the instructions. If you're interested in clicking in any of the links posted today and were unable, check back after the live and comment session and then try it and let us know if it worked. Let me know if y'all still have a problem getting in it or not. Wrap It Up said, "If I left that candy out, it would have been gone when I got back." I know that's right. You already know don't leave no candy out, Marie. Luckily, ain't nobody here but me, my husband, and my son, and he ain't gonna eat no candy like that. My husband, he'll reach his hand in there every now and again, but we ain't no sweets like that, like hard candy, like this. Yeah. I put a piece in my mouth every now and then. Patrice Polk said, "Good morning, love your lives. You keep me laughing. May God continue to bless your hands and creativity." Thank you, Patrice. I appreciate it, darling. I'm glad you be laughing because sometimes I feel like crying. Patrice, Lord, look who done popped on the scene. If Jamie does it. What was my rhyme for you? Jamie, I ain't seen you in so long. I done forgot what I used to say. Jamie does it. If it can't do it, can't be done, cause Jamie does it. Hey, Jamie does it. If it can't do it, it can't be done, cause Jamie does it. Hey, good morning, girlie. Good morning. Have a great you too, Jamie. What you been up to? There go my Esmery with the key. Grand Rising Shant and family. What's up, Esmery with the key? Keisha said, "Charlie Sharps, I'm not sure what an Easter hat is, but I've done baskets with a hat in them. I just did my tea party concept with the straw hats I encourage you to get." I did some hat baskets where you turn the bucket hats upside down and you make them out of the basket. You stuff it and put stuff in there. And those so good for me too, y'all. When I did though, I got a few of those. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna have time to get to those. But sometimes, like we said, you can just make a basket and then sit the basket inside the hat. Same thing. You can, and it'll stand up better, to be honest with you. Okay. Pooh said, Mama, I need to talk to you, but I'm going to text you. Don't want to overwhelm you. Okay. All right. You can still talk to me after the live. I'm going to still be in here working. I can talk to you. I ain't never too busy to talk to nobody. Y'all know how I am. Sandra said, hey, Miss Estella. Keisha said, Charlie, hopefully I have my new phone set up today and then posting, and more. That's right, Keisha. Posting, and more posting. Pooh said, it stormed here last night and the siding by my window was flapping and keeping me up all night. So I'm on this energy drink. I'm tired, but yes, you do got this. Be careful with them energy drinks too, baby. Leader love them energy drinks. Them things right there, though, they'll make you crash, won't they? Not all of them. I know not all of them, but be careful with them. Sandra said it's thundering and raining here too, sis. I know we supposed to get bad weather. They closed the schools around here, y'all. The school's closed today around here. There go my still classy. Good morning, Sean and Chad. Carl Crafty Granny is asking the community for prayers this morning. Her sister Brenda is having skin grafts and surgery this morning from her burns. What burns? Anyway, God, we pray right now for Carol and her sister. We pray, God, that you go in, and you already know, God, my prayer is you are the chief physician of them all. You know everything that needs to be known about the human body. You know every hair on our head. God, let this skin grafting thing go smoothly, go good. God, let her be minimum scarring, if any. We pray right now, God, we touch and agree right now in the name of Jesus, God, that you are already there and you are already doing the procedure. We ask that everybody that come in contact with her during this process, that they see God, that they have God in them, that they take God with them, even from the housekeeper on up to the physicians, whoever it is, the orderlies. I don't care what blood, look, the phlebotomists, whatever their title is. We pray that God, that they have your spirit where they're coming in contact with Carl's sister. We pray and we thank you right now in advance, God, because it's already done and she's gonna do well. In Jesus' name, amen. Crafty Granny, we praying for you, baby. Jazz, what's up, darling? Say, hey, Queen, what's up, Jazz? What's going on, darling? Sandra said, yes, I get my happy hips somewhere and sit down when it's storming, right? I don't play about storms, thunder, and lightning. My grandma taught us that. Y'all know that. Keisha said, praying for still class, praying now, Classy. Thank you, Classy, for letting us know. Classy said, thank you, Keisha. Bourbon said, hey, Esmarie, and still Classy, and Sandra. Classy said, hey, Bourbon. Bourbon said, hey, Keisha. Sandra said, at Basket Boutique Diva, I love that idea about the summertime fun baskets. I also do family game night baskets too. Yep. We ain't got no choice but to do family time fun baskets, y'all, because we be getting all that stuff when it go on sale with all them doggone swimming pools and stuff. So yeah, we do. We definitely have to do them family fun time baskets, y'all. But I'm telling you, I was like, Lord, have mercy. Woo. But normally I do a giveaway. This year I don't know for sure if I'm gonna do a giveaway, if I'm gonna have time to even put one together to do as a giveaway, because I'm trying to make some money, y'all, cause my Valentine's sales won't selling. I made some money, but not what I'm used to. So now I'm thinking about my pockets. Can I tell y'all for real, for real, for real? Uh Message deleted by Pooh. Wait a minute. Keisha said, thank you, Bourbon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something happened. Ho, ho, ho. Sandra, I love that idea. Keisha said, thank you, Bourbon. Hit. Okay, somebody hit. Thank you, Pooh, for hiding whoever that is. Unique said, Sean, don't forget to take treats with you. Rice Krispies treats, pretzels, cookie dough pops, candy, apple slices, etc. Baby, it's all gonna be in that bag. Let me tell you something. You need everything that I got gonna be in them bags that's going with every gift. I already got to make room, y'all, because normally I put my snacks and stuff in the baskets, but uh I'm not putting them in there this year. Like LBE do, I learned that from her. And I think it's a good idea because these baskets that I'm doing don't say Easter. Some of the baskets got Happy Easter on it, and then that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have put the treats in there, but I had to go through last year, and I didn't have about six left over for real that I had to take candy and stuff out of. But I decided, I said, let me do something different this year. So, and the difference is, I'm not putting snacks in my gifts this year. Very, very minimum of them will have it. Like my sports theme, because they got a sucker that's gonna go. That's a basketball or football. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, they just get to reach in there and get a bag. Listen. So they still gonna have their snack. Sandra said praying for Carl's crafty granny sister. Bourbon said, hey, Unique. Charlie said prayers for Carl's sister. Charlie Sharp said, hey, Jazz, how you doing? Sandra said, good morning, Bourbon. Charlie Sharp said, okay, Keisha, just gifted. What up, Sonya? Good morning, Sonya. Pamela said, I do flea markets all the time. Do you have good luck at the flea market, Pamela? Bourbon said, hey, just gifted. And Pamela said, I sold 4 baskets over the weekend. All right. Y'all be doing it. My sales ain't like that here, y'all. For all your occasions, Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy. It's a good morning, Queen in chat. Hey, Dorothy, how you doing, gorgeous? Carl Dubai said, Grand Rising Queen in chat. Hey, Carl. Thank you for praying that we keep you in prayer, Carl. If that's you, even if it ain't Crafty Granny, Carl, whatever, Carl, we praying for all y'all, everybody. Classy said, thank you to all who is praying for Carl's sister. I know she appreciates all of you. We appreciate Crafty Granny too. Carl said, our mom made egg salad. I know that's right, y'all. There go my LBE. She always up yawning. Get up, sis. I told you going to shout them little feet off, didn't I? Didn't I told you that you were going to shout them little feet off? I ain't even had a chance to look at it because I was up here late. Actually, I was up here when you was on, when your church service was on live because I woke up late. LBA, I was tired as a dog. I was tired, but somebody inboxed me and said, Sean, they on fire over there. I said, I told LBE. I told her. Halisa said, my baby boy is allergic to eggs, so that's probably when we started using, plastic egg. Okay, that might be what it is. Thank you, LBE, for the Purple Heart, sis. Thank you, darling. Carl said, real eggs were Easter egg honey. Want that? That was the real Easter egg hunt back in the day. Pooh said, I want to be a child for Easter, Mama Day. I know, right? I want man to buy me an Easter basket, but I want all money in my basket. I don't want no eggs. I don't want no candy. I don't want no product. I just want him to do me a basket full of money. That's what I want. Still Class said, I'm running errands before the bad weather gets here, so I'm driving. Be careful out there, sis. Is it doing something in your area right now? Carl said, I'm 71 and still go Easter egg hunting with my 6 and 10-year-old granddaughter. I know that's right. Ain't that fun, Carl? I love it. Brenda said, good morning, Pooh. Keisha said, Pooh, why my relatives told me the same thing because I make big baskets for the family kids. What? Brenda said, hello, Charlie. Brenda said, good morning, Bubblegum. Esther said, hey, what's up, Esther? Brenda said, congratulations to you, Pamela. I know. So 4 gifts over the weekend? Pooh said, hey, Miss B. Pamela said, hey, Estella. Rosie said, hey, Estella. Velvet Rose Gift said, good morning, Queen and Royal Family. Hey, Velvet Rose, what's going on with you, baby? I got to get me some coffee, y'all. I got to get started. All occasions said, good morning, Queen, everyone. Hey, darling. Y'all know the day Monday. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Y'all know the day Monday, so all this yawning is going to be expected. And I got to get to work. Halisa said, good morning, Estella. Brenda said, hey, Estella. Halisa said, good morning, Pamela. Pooh said, okay, Mama, I'll call you after. I haven't had an energy drink since I started this job. Okay. But I know you got to get one now. Well, sort of, right? Because you got a long day. Still Classic said, amen and amen. Just give to say, in Jesus' name, we touch and agree. Amen. Thank y'all. Yes, we do. Little shorty, big shorty. Little shorty, big shorty. Hey, why can't I rhyme no more? Hey, baby, thank you for joining us. How you been doing? What's good? What's up? That go my sis Rachel from DTC. Hello, Sean. Hey, Rach, what's going on, sis? Thank you for the Purple Hearts. Crystal said good morning. Thank you for the Purple Hearts, Crystal. Carl said thank you, prayers and blessings sent to everyone. Thank y'all. Unique said side sales for adults who love chocolate cover items. Maybe I should have mentioned that part. I be thinking of promoting your treats for potential birthday and baby shower orders. Oh, thank you, Unique. That is a good idea, but I ain't got time, boo. Can I tell you for real? Can I tell y'all for real? I ain't got time. That's a great, great, great idea. But what I'm thinking, I tell them when they come up to that table. Unique, because I'm telling you, with as many hats as I try to have on, I can't do it all. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all see, I've been here for the whole weekend by myself. My girls didn't never show up. So, and then I'm gonna tell you, for honestly, I got so much stuff spread it out in him that I wouldn't have no room. If I tried to do some treats right now, my husband would put me out. Cause I got to leave his kitchen open, cause that's his area for him to cook my dinner, cause I gotta eat. Erica Stewart. Hey, Erica. Hello, Queen in chat. I'm here every day. Just be lurking because I'm usually working. Look at you rhyming. I just be lurking because I'm usually working, but I'm watching behind the scenes. Hey, I'm usually lurking, but I'm always working, so I'm looking behind the scenes. But I wanted to pop in and wave at everyone. Thank you for waving, Erica. Marie said, I love seeing the kids do Easter speeches. Do you? Carl said, yes, I remember those Easter speeches. Yes, guest gifted said, hey, Rach. LBE said, too hot for chocolate in the South. Yes, it is. That chocolate won't do nothing but run down. Girl, it'll make a mess. It will. It will make a mess. Wrap it up said, this hot. They're still LB. Yes, we supposed to get snow today. Do y'all really? It ain't hot right now here, but it's partly cloudy and we got thunderstorm warnings. But what she's saying is when I Easter sale, it be hot. That's why we stay away from the Easter bunnies and chocolates and stuff because you're gonna have a hot mess on your hands trying to put candy and stuff in those Easter baskets. So we learned, and everybody remember it depends on what area you live in, what part of the world you stay in. I wish and pray to God that we were somewhere that was nice and cool. Cause them bunnies are so cute. I saw an Oreo bunny at the Dollar Tree that I wanted to try. I know I can't do nothing but bite his ear off, and then I have to get rid of the rest of it. But I wanted to try that little bunny. But we can't. I ain't putting nothing in there, chocolate related at all. Uh, Carl said they always gave me the short speeches so I could remember. I know that's right. Just get to say, hey, Erica. What's going on, Erica? What's up? Okay, y'all. Woo, it's 9:20. It's time for me to get up off of here. As y'all can see, I got to get to work. Get me some coffee. I got to do like Pooh. I got to stay woke. She pulling a double and I'm pulling a double too. We on double duty today. Me and Pooh on double duty today. We got a lot going on, y'all. So hopefully everybody have a good day. Don't forget to all my incognito people that haven't joined, go ahead and subscribe. I'm up here Monday through Friday to remind, encourage, motivate anybody, everybody, especially you, to take your medicine. That's what I'm up here for. Mainly during the weekdays, y'all. But every now and again, I walk in the house and we'll get something shown or done. Carl said, everyone have an amazing, blessed Monday on purpose. Thank y'all so much. Classy, make sure you tell me, Kathy Grant and Miss Curl that we definitely gonna keep her and her family in our prayers. Anybody else? We're keeping everybody lifted up in prayer. And I'll see y'all in the morning. Let me go get this coffee so I can get done because I got a million things to do today. But remember, y'all, D Lovelace, where you been? I'm about to get up out of here now, baby. But thank you for the purple hearts, y'all. We got up to 54 today. I appreciate it, y'all. Keep your head up so your crown don't fall. To the next video, I'll be hollering at y'all. About to turn a year older tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day. Rock your green tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Erica, because I sure didn't know it was St. Patrick's Day. And happy birthday. Make sure you come up here tomorrow and remind me of your birthday so I can do your birthday song. All right. Y'all, keep your head up so your crown don't fall. To the next video, I'll be hollering at y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.